Antony has done it, guys. Antony. He smacked it into the back stick there. It's a lovely bit of play by Rashford. He's just totally just put the afterburners on, past their fullback there, and done him raw and got the half yard to get the ball in towards the back stick. And it is towards the back stick. It's gone through the defence and in between the keeper, and it's ended up at the back post, and it's just tucked in by Antony. Look at this bit of play. So it's Martial, all credit to him, wins it back in the centre circle and spreads it out wide left to Marky Rashford, who does all the rest and brings it. He's in scintillating form, this lad. And he's just tucked it to the back post. He sees the run of Antony. Antony gets across and he scores with his right foot. Those are going to be rare as hen's teeth, mate. He scored with his right boot, guys. Antony. You what? Who saw that one coming? If you put a bet on for Antony to score the first goal with his right foot, you just made yourself a shitload of cash, mate. Yeah, give Big Dave that contract. Couldn't agree more, Big T. Smash a 69 in there if you agree that Big Dave deserves a nice new contract. Varane mops that up in our area. Oh, crikey, Onana outmuscles someone. And the shot on goes, a dodgy bastard one, mate, and it's fucking tucked in at the next big by that Connor Coady mug. Are you taking the piss, man? A catalogue of defensive errors meant we fucking melted like a snow cone into fucking Alabama, guys. Look at this absolute dross fest. Mate, it's an embarrassment of a conceding in the goal there. Look at this embarrassment. De Gea's fucked right it up there. He's gone from hero to fucking zero there in 2 seconds because he's fumbled it at the near stick. I don't know what's happened. Everton have somehow got one back. Connor Coady jebs it in, the jeb end. Look at this. So Damari wins it back post. What happens? It's a fucking absolute catalogue of errors here. Casemiro hoops it out. It comes back in and then he's out-muscled by Onana, who just puts it somehow. Oh, David De Gea's been nuts, mate. It's a nutmeg situation. No way. He's a fucking calamity, mate. That is, what's he even doing though? That's hard to even do that. It's just gone through his legs and then it's just like, he don't even know where the ball is after that, guys. It's an absolute complete melt. What's he doing, mate? He's putting his knees together and going on his tiptoes like he's trying to do the fucking Michael Jackson dance. And then he moonwalks backwards, don't know what the fuck's going on. Fucking yee-hee, guys. That is awful. He's absolutely shat it. Okay, well, listen, David De Gea is the greatest player for us over the last 10 or 11 years. We're going to forgive the guy. He's in incredible form, but that is an embarrassment, lad. It kind of looked like a baby deer trying to defend that goal there. The way his legs go together like that in such a weird fashion. Can we get 200? Get 200 likes because Man United are about to score. Rashford plays it into Martial. Oh, come on. Okay, Rashford now. Does the defender and gets it back across goal, and they've scored an OG. It's a mince play by Rashford, and he continues fucking suck it, Everton. It's an OG. Is it Connor Coady who slammed it into the back there, my friend, and undone his fucking goal? It's a massive OG, mate. It is Connor Coady, mate. He scores an OG. He scores one. He scores an OG. He's a fucking calamity, motor. Rashford, though, makes this goal. What an unbelievable bit of play from him. He does the defender once, then he cuts it back inside. He does him a second time. And he just puts it back across the 6-yard box. And Coady feels like he has to lunge in to try and stop it going. He doesn't know who's behind him. And he's fucking in doing so smashed it past Jordan Pickford, mate. Rashford, you legend, mate. He's done well. 2 goals created by Rashford today. Both essentially tap-ins, you know. Peeps, I've got to just make an announcement. We are 2 subscribers away. Hang on, fuck the subscribers a sec, because Everton are in behind here. Damari Gray now on the right for them. Into the danger zone. He's skinned Malacia. He's put the ball back in there. It's a goal for Everton. Fuck no. Oh, come on now. It's tucked away, guys. It's a fucking nightmare, mate. We've absolutely crumbled, guys, and Everton have fucking scored, mate. Shitty, gas-tastic defending there. Proper pooed it. What an awful... De Gea's been done again, mate, to be fair to him. Bit of egg on his face yet again for that one. Fucking hell, guys. What a calamity. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. We've been DCL'd, mate. Look at that. It's so shit. Route 1 guff from Everton down the right. Fucking hell, Luke Shaw out of position, mate. He's thought he was a fucking left back again. He's gone too far wide to left, mate. He thinks he's playing at left back again. He's forgotten he's had a momentary lapse. Malassia's out of position. He gets back, then he gets skinned by Gray, who puts a really good ball in. It's bad for Malassia. Totally rinsed. And then Calvert-Lewin's waiting for it. He gets it. That's a handball, mate. That's a fucking illegal goal, mate. That's on his fucking arm. This is offside, guys. Or not offside. He might be offside. He's offside. It's been ruled out. It's either hit his arm or it's offside. I don't know what's going on, but it's been ruled out, guys. Get in there, my son. Come on. It's been ruled out, guys. Garnacho now. Come on, Alejandro. Alejandro Garnacho, he's fouled. That's a penalty. We got a penalty, guys. Come on. Alejandro Garnacho. Just call my name. Alejandro. We got to give this to Rashford because he deserves a goal with his performance today. He has created the first 2 goals. It's got to be Marky Rashford taking this. Sit down, Bruno. We got to let Marcus Rashford take this one, man. He deserves the goal. Referee's going to blow Marcus Rashford to make it 3-1 to United. And dump the toffees out the FA Cup. Marcus Rashford steps up! Oh, get in there. It's a lovely penalty, mate. Nonchalant sense pick for the wrong way. A little step the keeper commits and he just slots it. Cold as ice by Marcus Rashford there, bottom right corner. Let's go. A brilliant penalty. 3-1 to United. Jobs are good and tucked up the toffees there. And we smashed to the bits, my friend. Come on, United! Great penalty. Look at this penalty, mate. He's absolutely rinsed Pickford there. There's the full-time whistle. Get in there, my friends. Have some of that Frank Lampard, you toffee melts. You have been done. And we just compiled the misery on Fat Frank Lampard's Everton. It's been a tough time of it for them, hasn't it? And it's continuing. Man United, on the other hand, building that momentum under Ten Hag, starting to get into winning ways. Another convincing display today, without ever being mesmeric yet again, but a fantastic display in terms of just dominating the game, getting the result really quite convincing in the end, 3-1. Building that momentum, guys. Another huge win for Manchester United. Fucking come on, mate. Let's go. See you later on, Fat Frank. Go and cuddle Christine for me, would you? You jammy bastard. So misery has been piled on Everton. Man United build that momentum. Ten Hag doing absolutely fantastically. Again, it's another great bit of man management and squad management by Ten Hag tonight, allowing certain players, to be rested and certain players to come back into the team. Varane coming back. But he started with a reasonably strong team with the likes of Casemiro and Eriksen in the midfield. The right thing to do. We've got the game won. And then he was able to make a bunch of different substitutes, which he did on. Good in-game management from Ten Hag today as well, making the substitutions when he did. Even if he did bring on Slabby Maguire and McTominay at the same time with 5 minutes to go, which wasn't the brightest thing to do, but even so, he's definitely done well with his changes today, the rotation of the squad, keeping us fresh for the next game as best as he can. Get in there, my friends. Man of the match, Marcus Rashford makes the difference. We have to talk about him for a while, given the deserved plaudits that he deserves, because he has been United's player of the season so far this season. It's crazy to think that that's the same player that was playing for us last year who couldn't hit a barn door and was so ineffective for so long and just literally had nowhere near the stats he's already got now this season and the whole season last season. Rashford's having a monster season. Ten Hag deserves credit for that as well, and so does Marcus for just coming back from the brink of maybe leaving this football club. It could have been another Welbeck situation. But he's dragged himself back into it, and he's our best player this season. He's scored a shitload of goals now, 7 in a row at home alone. So, it's just absolutely brilliant. I'm over the moon for Marcus Rashford, and long may it continue. We need him firing this season in order to stand a chance of competing for things. He's a big player for us. And I think he's started to step up. You've got to say he's started to step up and be that player that we know that he can be, where he is actually a match winner for us, where he's actually consistently going out there and performing week to week. We've heard Man United pundits like Keane and Scholes and people like that say things like, yes, but now he's at that age where he has to do it convincingly week to week. It's like you've had your development now. Now's the time to step up and do it. And I'm thankful to say that he is doing that. He is stepping up and he is becoming a match winner for us, or a consistent player that you can rely on game to game, which is something you could never have said about him a year ago. We've still got the same problems with a lot of other players that I wouldn't say you can rely on. Tony Martial, again, stood out like a sore thumb today. He looked crap. Just didn't look like he's got that clinicality in front of goal whatsoever, just way off the pace. We need a number 9 striker. Bruno Fernandes had a sloppy game today, giving the ball away a lot. He's looked better in recent weeks, but today, it's one to forget for him just because, well, he did give the ball away a heck of a lot of times. He was lacking that, that control that we need from him, and he made it difficult for us a little bit at the end there. So it's a shame to see that, but, there's a couple of players not performing that wonderfully, but Rashford's certainly not one of those. He is absolutely flying right now. Absolutely flying right now. Get in there, my son. So the team's, in a good place. We've got that combination in midfield, which is proven, which Ten Hag is selecting game to game and then making changes to keep them fresh. People like Eriksen and Casemiro, those guys are so solid for us. We need them fit and starting for us. If they're fit and starting, we look a much better team. And come on, United, we're going to win the FA Cup. Let's go.